This episode's FDR shoutout goes to Spoofy3671. Leave a comment down below to have a chance for a shoutout in the next episode. Make sure you're subscribed. What is going on, Corey Gang Fish fam? Welcome back to Fish for Thought. It's like food for thought, but fish for thought. Actually, my girlfriend came up with that name back in the day. It's been like many years since we started this channel now. That's crazy. I was still in school. I was just a wee lad. Still feels not that long ago that I started though. You do not want to know what kind of names I came up with first before Fish for Thought. I think Fish Thoughts. And then my girlfriend was just like, why not just Fish for Thought? It rolls off the tongue way better and it's actually a play on words. I can't tell you how much of a genius my girlfriend is. Unsarcastically. For real. Like for real, for real. She's smart. All right, I gotta stop. I'm being a simp. No, acknowledging that your girlfriend is intelligent, that does not make you a simp. All right, which show am I on? Is this Fish Tank Review? Are we on episode 500 yet? What? We haven't even hit 200 episodes yet? Pump those numbers up, my G. All right, why is this episode so chaotic? Oh my, excuse me, Zaboomafoo. Walking in the woods one day, Chris and Martin saw something strange. For those of you who actually recognize that tune, damn, we old. Without further ado, Fish. Okay, that was very delayed. Fish Tank Review. I'm on something different today. What the f is that? What did I just see? Y'all sending me this never gets old. Top of the Monday morning. That's just what we... Alright, time to go to work. The jellyfish in this video is a barrel jellyfish. I released... Wait a second. OP's the one that posted this? Bro, why you have a whole ass jellyfish? The proportions of the fish tank to the actual stocking is worse than Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley. Alright, I released it after a night of having to smell this thing. I was dumb a few years ago. And you're still dumb now, probably. You're dumb a few years ago. This is like one of your full-grown ass adult friends are telling you about this ridiculous story. Like they pooped themselves while on a bike ride with their parents, but didn't notice until they sat down at the McDonald's when it made a smooshy sound, and now it's all over their butt cheek. And then turns out it happened like 2 days ago. I love this part. I released it after a night of having to smell this thing. Bro really thought he was being forced to keep this in his tank to smell it all night. I have a bright idea for you, young lad. Maybe next time don't keep a huge jellyfish in your 10-gallon. What's this guy? He slipped on water, and you know those memes where you like slip on water and suddenly you're like at Taco Bell ordering like 5 tacos and you're still slipping and they're slipping into your mouth. This is like that meme. This guy slipped on water and somehow drove, like during the slip, drove himself to the ocean, got a net and got in his trunks, still slipping, scooped up the biggest jellyfish he'd ever seen. It's the biggest jellyfish humanity has seen. Goodness gracious, where did you find this colossal mother? Still slipping, by the way. Slipped back into the truck, back into the house, and while slipping, filled up the 10-gallon and slipped the jellyfish in there. Man, what an unfortunate story. You don't choose the gangster life. The gangster life chooses you. You have no choice but to smell this thing for the whole night. How the F did you catch it? Bucket. How else do you think you catch these? Is that even a question? You telling me you never caught a humongous jellyfish before and put it in your 10-gallon? Do you even know how to live? Homie, didn't you say you only had it for a night? Also, they need circular tanks instead of square tanks in order to swim properly. Properly. Oh, my bad. That's a myth. Flow is important. Damn, bro is going off. Maybe, who knows? Maybe he is an actual jellyfish expert. Maybe after he smelled that jellyfish for a whole night, for a whole fortnight, he realized it's his destiny to keep jellyfish forever. As long as flow circulates, they will be fine. Also, not all jellyfish need that style of tank. Yeah, not all jellyfish learn like that, bro. Every jellyfish is different and need different learning styles. Some jellyfish learn by touch. Some jellyfish learn by doing. Some jellyfish learn by listening or reading. Corners aren't as evil as you think. That's new. I thought corners were the spawn of Satan himself. If there is enough flow. It's the return. Burn like a supernova. Spin the plate. The great debate's over. Don't rush. Take it easy. Slow down. The earth is a spaceship spinning round and round. We're in it together. We can make it better. Don't sweat it. Like that type of flow, or are we talking about something else? What's wrong with me today? If you look at upside down jellyfish, they can live in a regular tank and will prefer it to a proper jellyfish tank. I don't know what I just read, but what do you guys think? This is what I say when I have no idea what I'm talking about. Leave comment below. What do you guys think about jellyfish? They need the circular tanks? Do they need the flow thing? Or is that a myth? Mythbusters. Let's go. Chop chop. I don't pay you guys for nothing. Relax, fish police. Bro, it's not even a fish. Just because you Wait, just because it has jellyfish, like the fish part in jellyfish, do you think it's an actual fish? It's a living animal, bro. How can you think this is fine? Yo, guys, it's time to thank the sponsor of this episode, which is you guys. Smashing that like button. Thank you so much. Epic. And if you want to support this crazy dude right here and get access to his crazy fish keeping Discord server, please check me out on Patreon. You know what I mean on? Are you serious right now? All right, thanks for the support. What is happening today? This tank is sent in by Matiferi, 55 gallons. His fish are eating the plants and it's not good. That's what he's told me. Those look like scissor tails, maybe fork-tail rainbows. If they're fork-tail rainbows, they are some of the biggest beasts I've ever seen. Probably scissor tail, right? The Seru stone, or is that even Seru stone? It looks sick. It looks awesome. The backdrop, I think it might be a poster, but it's still pretty natural. Like it's just some stacked rocks. Could have fooled me. This is a great size for a small little conservative school of scissor tails. Let me know in the comments below. What are we working with here? I didn't know scissor-tail tetras actually eat plants. Maybe if they get big enough, and if you don't feed them enough, bro, why aren't you feeding your fish? Anyways, the plants do look pretty healthy given that they're being eaten. Nice thick black layer of substrate, very clean. 4.45 out of 5, keep it up. Not a real Aquarius unless you drink the tank water. 4 types of siphon people. That one makes sense. That one's the one that I use the most. It just makes the most sense. Physics, very cool. The easy way. I didn't have this type of siphon until very much later. The difficult way. I've never done this before. I didn't know people did this. This is the I don't give an F way. I've done this a few times under some strenuous conditions. Would not recommend it. I use a pump attached to a drill. What category do I fall under? Nerd. I would say serial killer. What are you, drill man? Instead of chainsaw man, it's just hand drill man. Was siphoning my tank that I hadn't seen in a long time and it was bad. I had to do an emergency siphon to save the fish. Anyway, I inhaled water that my fish have been pooping in for over a month. Yeah, it was dirty and I should have done it sooner, but I couldn't. Well, I guess that's another reason to put in your list of why you should do maintenance and water changes on the regular, so that if you suck up the water by accident, you're not sucking up the ancient holy grail King Tutankhamun's pyramid sewage. And when I do get water in my mouth, I feel like I am taking an active role in checking my water's parameters. I am always surprised my water tastes so clean. You can tell? If you can't taste the hardness, pH, nitrate, and nitrites levels, are you really taking an active role in ensuring your tank's health safety? Yo, wine sommeliers have nothing on fish keepers. Today I learned. Well, holy crap. You guys will never believe it, but this tank is sent in by Christine H, and it's their first scape. 20 gallon long, 8 hours to get this picture. Yeah, I can tell. This looks like a perfect picture. You can see every one of your cardinal tetras very clearly. You can even see a cherry shrimp down on the bottom. How is this your first tank? I am having a very hard time believing that. This is a 5 out of 5. Let's just get that out of the way. You held nothing back. Look at that pogo stemming right there. Is this CO2? I believe so. The stocking is perfect. I don't know. I've just been staring at this for the last 2 minutes. Pardon me, but I'm just thoroughly impressed. Did you have any help? How is this your first scape? I don't get it. The density of the stem plants. It's so bushy and there's so many different species. The textures are insane, not to mention the colors. And the hardscape is not lacking. You get hints of the woodscape, and that's what makes this a 5 out of 5. And even the little hints are mossed up. Damn. Speechless. Yeah, good job. Keep it up. This is straight up killing them, no? No, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. Bro really thought antibacterial. Failed to remember that there's such a thing as good bacteria and there's such a thing as copper poisoning. Why pennies instead of rocks or sand? To flex how stupid and bad owners they are. Sentence structure needs some work, but I'll let it go. You're right. It'll help keep the parasites at bay for sure. It'll help keep anything living at bay for sure. Yeah. This tank is sent by Max5518. 33 gallon. Their first tank. Wow. Again, who is making their first tank look like this? I just don't understand how you guys do it. What's the secret? You guys are making me very jealous right now. You better not have had some help from pro aquascapers and then claiming that you did it yourselves, guys. So they've got 12 cardinal tetras, 6 stir-by-cories, wow, 2 reticulated hillstream loaches, 4 amano shrimp, and 4 dwarf gouramis. For 33 gallon, I don't think that's overstocked, but I think it's a really nice place to stop. You could even potentially add a few more numbers to the existing schools that you have, but I definitely wouldn't recommend another species. 4.7 out of 5, keep it up. Woke up to 3 baby stingrays last week. That is a precious photo. Why does it just seem so comical comical to me. They're in like this little basket for clothes and laundry, and they're being floated up by these little floaty things. They're just like smaller circles, and their parents are bigger circles. Congrats on your baby discs. Little BB CD-ROMs, water raviolis, water Roombas. That's what I was thinking. I was wondering how the adults were out of the water. I thought the adults were 2 bathroom rugs. Wrap my tank for algae blackout. That's one way to do it. Getting festive up in here. Merry Christmas. I mean, this would be a beautiful Christmas present. You know, unwrap it at Christmas time. Everything is dead, including the plants. Just kidding. Hope it works out. This tank is sent by Collis N. 6.5 gallon with 3 chili rasboras and some neocaridina shrimp, including some blue bolts. Interesting carpet. I believe that might be the fake Amazon seeds that are supposed to be a carpeting plant, but grows much taller because it turns out they're hydrophila polysperma. Hopefully that's not the case for you. Who knows? It could be S. repens. I'm bad at identifying low to the ground plants like that, but honestly, pretty nice scape. Background plants full of color and texture, clean backdrop, a gentle touch of hardscape, including that little tip of the cholla wood. Shrimp love that. 4.4 out of 5. Keep it up. That feel when you're just trying to chill and the neighbors won't stop having rowdies. That hill scream loach looks scarred for life. The eyes are just staring into blank space like, why am I still alive? Just to suffer. Yeah, knife fish are totally endangered. Saving a baby clown knife fish from extinction. I'm not 100% sure if these guys are endangered or not. Yup, they gone extinct, but it is the one of the most invasive species. Is that true? Please save the invasive ecosystem ruining carps and snakeheads while we're at it. Now, I know those two are invasive. Truly part of the family. Our 27-year-old clown loach. My parents got him when I was 2. That is the chonkiest chonky fish I have ever seen in my life. It is a big bouse. It knows it is here to stay. It knows it is more loved and important than your latest born child. Aquarium hobbyists, make sure you gently acclimate new fish to your display. Wildlife officials, fish dropped from plane to restocked lakes. It do be like that. I remember on the job, because I did similar things to this before, and I just remembering how many of these are going to survive. We're dropping them at kind of like a high place. My axolotl Frodo could not possibly have posed better for this shot. So glad he likes his hobbit hole. That is that is the photo. That is not a photo. That is the quintessential photo. To end all photos. That's the there and back again photo. Lord of the photos. Lord of the Lord. Wait. Loader. It was meant to be. 5 out of 5 photo. 5 out of 5 place to end this episode. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Welcome back to the end of the episode. You are pushing the algorithm. You are the true supporters of this channel. And before I let you guys go, it's time for Katua. This week's question of the week. What is your favorite amphibian / reptile? Or give one for both. Thanks for watching once again. If you enjoyed, please smash that like button and subscribe. There'll be more videos to come. And don't forget to get your hands wet. Tetra, we in a spot coming in hot. Ventral fin dot, acclimate that. With my shoal at, clear my fin rod from Cariciformes to Paracherodon. Hold on, there's not another fish that you can wish for. Lit famsus, I finna gone 3 days without furt. I'm an addict, like fanatic. I'm a baddest, no tabs, only dirt. My Corey gang so loyal, black tetra go skirt. We came to play, came to silence.